All right, Justin, 2023, we looked at brokers that have the lowest spreads. How do we come up with this data?
So we've done two things. First of all, as you can see on our site, we've compiled every published spread of all the brokers. So we've made a massive spreadsheet and we've compiled their data. Secondly, we've tested it. So we've actually opened 20 accounts, or 20 of the top brokers, and we in MetaTrader 4, and we ran tests over two 26-hour periods to actually verify that these are the lowest spreads.
Okay, interesting. Can't wait to get into it. I'm Noam Corbel.
And I'm Justin Grossbard. Welcome to Compare Forex Brokers.
So Justin, everyone asks who the cheapest Forex broker is. They all want to know what their trading costs are going to be. For a lot of brokers, sometimes this is a hidden cost. We've done the analysis and we have a list of the three, call it cheapest or lowest spread brokers in the market, starting with number one. Who do we recommend at number one?
Okay, so number one is actually for the raw spread. So there's two account types. There's a standard account, which is a no commission account, and then there's the raw or ECN account. So that's when you have a actual spread, which should be market based, and you have a commission. And based on that spread, that raw spread, ACAP's a clear winner. So, when you look at things like the Euro USD, have a look at our site, you will see that ACAP not only publishes very low spreads, but in our test, which you can see in our methodology, also show that they are one of the best brokers when it comes to this. So
yeah, interesting. I know when Ross did the analysis, he looked at a lot of the currency pairs, and I think ACAP were among the lowest for most of them.
Exactly. So look, we've done the research, have a look at our data. Most expert traders open a raw account, and as I said, ACAP, if you're a high frequency trader, if you're trading, if you're an experienced trader, raw account, ACAP, clear winner.
Okay, interesting. We have a second broker on this list. We looked. They were second mainly because of their standard spreads.
Yep.
Who came in at number two?
Okay, so it's IC Markets. So once again, look at the data on our site. You will see that their published data says that their standard account is the lowest. So they've got the lowest standard spreads. Raw account, not so good. We did the testing, it was exactly the same. So they were correct because the standard accounts, they seem too low. So the spreads seem too low, but have a look at our methodology and the work that Ross Collins did. As I said, two tests, 26-hour periods. IC Markets came up first both times. So they are true to their word. A lot of people do like standard accounts, especially in the UK, bit less so in Australia because it's very easy to know your trading costs. So you don't have to calculate the commission rates. And IC Markets, it's an all-in-one. There's no deposit or withdrawal fees, and there's no real hidden fees like inactivity. So clear winner.
Okay. All right. So number three, we looked at the broker that had the lowest commission. Who can you tell us was the best or the third best for lower spreads in the market?
Okay, so going back to that raw account, so you have the spread and then you have a commission, and that's your main cost as you trade. So commission is one of the most critical factors, and Fusion Markets is $2.25. So that is by far the lowest commission rate globally. So of all the brokers across the world, regulated or non-regulated, $2.25 is the lowest rate. And that's the model of Fusion Markets. So we know Phil Horner, ex-Pepperstone, and he made his own broker going for that lowest cost margin, and they practice what they preach.
Correct, that's their value proposition.
Yeah, so look, when it comes to them, they are a bit more basic. They only offer the basic trading platforms, but they do have a lot of add-ons. It is a sufficient trading experience, and with fees being one of the main things that impact your profit and loss, it's definitely worth considering.
Okay, interesting. All right, so let's just summarize for our viewers and maybe just kind of explain some of these details a little bit more so that people don't get confused. So Fusion Markets came in at number 3, and the reason why they were in at number 3 was because for a raw account, they have the lowest commissions at $2.25.
Yeah, $2.25. The average broker is $3.50. So what's that? 30% less. You're the mathematician, Noam.
I'm not going to be able to do the sums on top
Exactly.
of my head now.
So
Put it on the spot.
Clearly, commissions one of the biggest factors. They are a low-cost broker.
Okay, so that was Fusion Markets for commissions. Then we looked at standard account spreads, and IC Markets came in at number 2. They have the lowest advertised and indeed the lowest research that we analysed spreads for a standard account on the market. So what Justin was saying before, they were true to their word. We looked at their accounts, we did testing twice across a 25 or 26 hour period, and we found that in our data, their advertised spreads are exactly what they
Exactly. We also tested just spread stability, and once again, came out with flying colours.
Okay, and the winner for the winner or the broker that has the lowest spreads in the market is most certainly 8Cap, and that is specifically for the raw account. When we did analysis of the raw spreads and fees that are advertised, but also that we managed to kind of like actually experience firsthand when Ross did his trading and testing on these platforms, 8Cap's raw spread was the cheapest in the market, which is why we've recommended 8Cap at number 1, IC Markets at number 2, and Fusion Markets at number 3 in 2023.
Exactly. So look, please have a look at our site. Look at our methodology section. Look at our tests. As I said, we've tested obviously these spreads, but we've also tested things like execution speed. We've tested things like spread stability. We've looked at slippage. So if you have more ideas of what we can test, please leave them in the comments below. We're looking for more ideas of what you think we should benchmark each broker by for the rest of 2023 and for 2024.
Great. Guys, also a quick one. It's not quite ready yet. We've got this AI chatbot that's almost ready to go, where basically you'll be able to engage with it on our website and get a recommendation for you in record time, and they'll be able to drive you and direct you to the broker of your choice as well. So keep a lookout for that. Don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Ooh.